Hey guys, welcome back to the Vid-Bits. My name is Brian, aka Pops, and I'm here with you, and we are back, and we are playing for Mario Day, the OG. As Frank pointed out, the OG, the original. We're going to run some Super Mario Brothers. We're going to go ahead and do a full playthrough, so just going to hit that start button and see how long it takes just to go from pillar to post, 1-1 to 8-4, all of the applicable Bowser fights, and we'll see how well we can do. Hopefully you guys are enjoying Mario Day in your own way, whatever that may be. We did a full playthrough of Super Mario Bros. 3 to start the day, so it's been pretty fun so far. Of course, we had to deal with Iced World, and that world can kiss my butt. But with that being said, I'm just letting the stream settle for a moment. Get the rest of the bells and whistles going, I guess. Oh man, what a timeless classic. Mario Day. It's crazy somebody's like, March is abbreviated MAR. And on the 10th, that would look like an I and an O. So we should brand that as a thing. And that's cool though, because the Nintendo does, usually offer a couple uh, decent discounts for its stuffs on Mario Day. You can get some good deals on the eShop today. Appreciate everybody that's hanging out. Just a moment, I'm just getting the rest of the stream settled. It's a one-man show sometimes. We run from different studios. Bray's in a different place than me, so when he runs, it takes him a moment to get set up too, because we're doing everything independently. If you've got a favorite Mario game, drop it in the comments. There's still a pretty decent amount of Mario Day left, and we plan on running a couple more games at least. I know I at least want to do Mario 2 and Mario World, so if those are your favorites, you're going to be in luck, because I'm going to run those games in full today as well. Man, I have a dedicated laptop that's just for the streaming, and it's just finally starting to slow down after a couple years, and I really just am not ready to get another one already. It's taking forever to let me get my analytics up. Mario Land 2. Mario Land 2, how would I do that? Okay, oh god. Mario Land 2. I respect it. You asked. Shit. I'd have to run it on the Super Nintendo on a Super Game Boy. That's how I would run it because I'm not trying to deal with using a freaking Pro controller to play it. That's just a nightmare. Huh. Mario Land 2. Alright, we're about to get started, so make sure that you've liked up the stream. If you're not subs, please sub up. We're trying to get to 4,000 subs by the end of April, which is our 4-year anniversary on YouTube, and very proud of all the work that we put into the channel. Me and my son work really, really hard, so you guys are amazing, and it looks like we're ready to go. I just like how weird it was and how Warrior's the final boss. Yeah, we'll run it. If that's what if we're talking about what to pick, and we only have time to pick a couple more. All right, here we go, guys. Thank you very much for your patience, and without further ado, Super Mario Brothers full playthrough. Man, I remember the first time I got to this castle, I thought it was so crazy. The music, the fact that none of the bricks broke, it was all gray and black and red. And that's the thing I never knew as a kid. You run off the end. Alright. Look at Mario's little feet kicking around there. Isn't that cute? Ooh. That was close. Alright, I got it on first try around 7 minutes. That's pretty sweet. Pretty happy about that. It wouldn't be Mario Day if I didn't pull off the infinite live stream. Crazy too, because there really isn't a lot of variance on that jump. You have to let him crawl just right there. Just wanted to show that off a little bit. Hey, what's going on, EFJ? What's going on, Charlie? Not really missing much. I died once.
Sorry, I came over. It was me.
It's all good.
My voice is fucking shot. I had I told you guys about when I had a fever and I wasn't doing so well, and then I was fine, and then a day or two later I like my voice disappeared. That day that I made a post saying that I wouldn't be able to do the Diablo stream for the night, I my voice just fucking disappeared, and now
why am I here? Why am I in 8-1? I screwed up.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking, what are you? Sorry.
I screwed up, guys.
I totally fucked him up. Were you on like awesome pace or
no?
Okay.
This is supposed to be a full playthrough.
But yeah, that's why he muted the mic. He just kind of wanted to see how my work day was and everything.
How'd I do that?
Folding laundry, sadly.
There's something in this sleeve. What is going on here? My bad. We were discussing further plans and stuff, and I got sidetracked, but it's not a bad thing. I'm gonna rip through this. We're gonna play this, and then me and Bray are gonna grab lunch / dinner, early dinner, and then he's gonna come back here, and we're going to tag team through some Super Mario Land 2.
Yeah.
Which, somebody said that they wanted that, so...
That's one of my favorite ones, and we'll get revenge for when we did it for...
I'm so much better now than that.
Okay, but I will still say that the end of Super Mario Land 2 is comparable to the end of Metroid in difficulty.
It is.
I will say that. Or the end of Castlevania.
It goes
like any of those classic NES difficult fucking
They're
games.
like, hey, you got to the end of the game. Now we're going to make it so that you're going to probably lose all your lives and have to play the whole game over again. Type of situation. We're going to play it on original hardware too, which is really good because we'll play on the Super Game Boy, be able to use Super Nintendo controllers, not have all that extra controller that you don't need when you're playing a game like that.
I mean, I'm feeling good. I sound like a different person. Like,
Hey, people can finally tell the difference between us apart, because apparently that's a thing.
I find that so funny.
Alright, let's go ahead and get this, because I'm definitely starving. Alright. No, there's no such thing as a good pace for this on a full playthrough.
I put a huge piece of brownie in Dad's mouth.
Well,
You know, that's what bros do. If they're speed running, doing a run, give them a little piece of a snack or something.
when we say you buy us a bit of caffeine, sometimes you literally do buy us a bit of caffeine.
It's one of the only things that I can justify taking out of the Vid-Bits account for my semi-personal things, because we literally say we do that. Like, we really do not spend any of the money that we make from this channel on anything besides shit we tell you that we
It's
do
all
with it.
games.
It's all the new content that comes out. It's, you know, when we eventually get new...
It's like when we spend $30+ to play Scott Pilgrim to 80 views, and then we're like, well, if we don't play that again, at least we didn't pay for it out of pocket. I mean, I'm gonna play it again because I like Scott Pilgrim. It's just, you know, like those things. If you know we didn't get funded by the channel, those things are like sometimes it's this or that. And then when we have a good amount of money in the fund, then it's like everything we want, which is like what we want it to be. We don't want to be like, you know, barred to play a game like that may not be good, and then be like, oh man, we broke the bank to play that game.
That's honestly for the best, EFJ. If you don't use caffeine in your, you know...
Yeah, don't get used to it.
Yeah, there's no reason to. I feel bad because I feel like
all you're doing is tricking your brain that you're not tired. Just don't do that.
It's not... It is kind of ineffective. Especially the way that most people do it.
You psychosomatically convince yourself it works.
If you drink tea or coffee, it is, like, technically speaking, the most effective way to consume
I would rather
caffeine.
drink green tea, like a good green tea, and feel like and see if I can get the boost of caffeine from that effect. Than if I drink these drinks, I drink them mainly because I think they're fun. That's what it is. And there's a bunch of vitamins in there too, I guess. And I'm like, okay, cool, there's vitamins in there.
And I'm going to be honest, the caffeine does help to an extent. It also...
As long as you're drinking one that doesn't have the sugar in it to crash you afterwards.
And you're drinking one with the most sugar
But it's got juice in it. I wanted some juice.
That one's good.
It's got 18% juice.
18?
Yeah,
that's more than it used to be.
That's more than a lot of juice.
Charlie says whiskey only.
Charlie, are you on the whiskey for the day 2 in a row?
See,
it was yesterday in the morning, yesterday in the evening. And I'm not judgmental. I'm just mental.
EFJ, that's the thing is, like, I also have ADHD, and that's why I'm self-medicated in a sense with caffeine for so long. I've finally been able to cut back and not use it, because my medicine actually works now.
Oh yeah, that's sick.
I think that there's some people that with ADHD that use caffeine. It's almost I really don't know how to explain it because it does not keep you up. Because Dad would notoriously be like, "Hey Bray, why'd you drink that energy drink?"
I did it yesterday, Bray. I drank one yesterday after the first part of my day, and I was like, you know what? That didn't work. I'm taking a nap. Like, I literally fucking spent like $3 to drink an energy drink and take a nap. Like,
yeah.
Then you know they don't work. Because I shouldn't be like, I'm still kind of tired. I think I want to take a nap. Like, because I'm trying to get my sleep schedule back moderated after, like, daylight savings time and then the Hades streams.
I'm just so glad that I have one every once in a while now instead of 2 every day.
Every day, yeah.
Not even, like, two of, like, the normal ones, like, the casual ones.
No, dude, you're drinking the crazy...
I was doing 200 milligram energy
He's in a place where they can mix it by hand, which is not good.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, they can, like, let's just pump pure caffeine into this. What color is it? It's gonna be fine. You're not gonna know what's in there.
A little pina colada, it's like, I was about to say mixed drink, but my work doesn't serve alcohol.
No.
But it's like a caffeinated beverage. But I'm gonna be honest, I think they're gonna have to get rid of it, a la the Panera Bread lemonade that killed somebody.
Too much freaking caffeine.
Yeah. Well, because the thing is, right, you could order 8 of these drinks that have 300 milligrams of caffeine in it. And you could say it's for a bunch of people, but you could drink one after another, and that would totally stop your heart. Like 100%.
That's horrible.
See, I don't like sugar as much as I did. I feel like there is a baseline of sugar you kind of have to have, even in a healthy regard. Maybe I'm wrong, but
there's times that my body craves it, but I hate it really.
I think, but in a reasonable amount. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's you eat like a banana or a little fruit snack, not fruit snack, but like you have a little snack that is fruit. You know what I mean? You can bring up your
no
blood
caffeine,
sugar.
no sugar, and you still have to take sleeping pills, Charlie. Wow.
That sucks.
Yeah. I mean, it's a real thing.
Well, that's good, EFJ. I'm gonna be honest, and I try not to talk about medication a whole lot because I find it to be an awkward topic for stream. But I know a lot of people can relate. It is incredibly difficult to find the ones that work for you. And just because someone who has the same condition as you says that certain medication works for them, it does not mean it works for you. Not to get into too much detail, but one of my ADHD meds made it so it pretty much shut my bladder down completely. And it has taken well over a year and a half now for my bladder to recover from the damage that med did to it. And it was supposedly the safer medication option for me.
You know what the crazy thing is, Bray, and not to drag you too far off topic because it is kind of on topic, is how many medications we know this is the one that works, but you have to fail out on 2 other things before you can have it.
That's the thing, and that with ADHD in particular, that is what it was. Is my doctor wanted me to go through every single hoop to be able to
you
put me on the right.
Through out on a couple.
Right.
They may do some bad shit to you. We have to know that first before we put you on the one that we want to put you on.
But I will say, if anyone's at that point where they believe that medication will help them for any given, disorder that they're working with,
pursue it.
I would pursue it. It was something I was resistant to as a child. I was resistant to as a young adult. And now at, the typical adult age, I've finally kind of, come around and decided that I'm going to get a second opinion from a different doctor. And honestly, my current psychiatrist, I do believe she cares. I think there's so many physicians, so many doctors, so many people who are prescribing you this, and that really just do not give a shit. They want you out of their office as quick as possible.
They look at you and they're like, it's a game. They want to just pigeonhole you as a specific thing and get you out of there.
It does take some time. It takes a ridiculous amount of money in the country that we live in, the U.S. But I think there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and I suggest that any of you who are in that position that need that I think we have, not to pigeonhole our viewers, but there are a lot of autistic and ADHD individuals in our audience. I've just noticed by the way you guys communicate, the way you type, the way you text, like
not necessarily talking about anybody currently.
No, but not anyone in particular. You know what I mean? But like, I grew up there. I have autistic people in my family. People who are diagnosed, and not to make assumptions, but there are people who act eerily similar, right? Pops, it's okay. It's okay, man. But so it's like I think that it's if you feel like there are options, go ahead with what makes sense for you. I'm glad to hear though, EFJ, that everything's working for you, and that's a very difficult position to finally find yourself in, but once you're there, it's honestly a blessing.
I'm not getting a game over.
No, you're fine, EFJ. I think Dad's just more so just not trying to make anyone feel singled out or targeted in anything, and it's not towards any particular person. Okay, but when someone pops in chat and will continuously bring up their special interest, right? And they're ignoring anything else going on. They don't even know what's
going on, and they're just
right.
Like, hey,
and they're like, "Have you played?
You played
Bomberman 64?" Dude, why aren't you playing Bomberman 64 right now? And then it's like, I'm, not, like I said, not to generalize, but you can't tell me that person doesn't have some sort of, something going on. Like, it's just the way that some people communicate. And after, I have a very, I have a very autistic group of friends as well, so it's like you kind of end up like game recognizes game. Well, no, EFJ, I feel like there's also like there's a way to do it that doesn't come off as a little frustrating. It's when someone enters chat. Other chat members start trying to interact with said person. They completely disregard everyone else in chat. Me or Dad give some sort of, passing hello or something. How you doing? They ignore that.
Yeah.
Then they just bring up one thing, and it's one of two things. This person either has a hyperfixation on this thing, or this might even not be a person.
It might not be.
Sometimes I think it's not. You know what I mean?
I'm starting to get that internet theory on some of that shit.
But then again, you have to also account for the fact that there will be children that, have just made an adult account, which is still not really regulated in any sort of way, which I can't complain because I consumed a lot of content on YouTube with a faux adult account as a child. But it is a lot more difficult now. You have to link phone numbers, etc. But there will always be that random person who, for all intents and purposes, probably shouldn't be in your stream.
But like when other people are trying to be like, hey, so-and-so, and then like there's multiple people that are saying, hey, so-and-so, and then they come in like, I like Wii Sports, and like the people are like trying to talk to them, and like they don't address those people like they even exist. And it's just like they're trying to have small talk with you.
It's just crazy because there are some people, like, I get it's the internet.
Because then at that point, I'm not going to individually stop and engage as you as the streamer because I have other people that I'm talking to, and then you're ignoring them too, which makes me feel some sort of way. Right.
The whole point is we're trying to foster community and all feel together.
That's a very good way of putting it.
You know what I mean? So when someone comes in and alienates, not only, they alienate themselves from everyone else because they don't engage properly. Don't get me wrong, you don't have to talk to everybody. You don't have to ask.
Read the room before you start talking.
Right. When
it's just like, I don't know, everybody's kind of like, I'm not saying that we're always PG, but like when it normally is kind of PG or whatever, kind of chill, and then somebody like super lewd joke. You know what I mean? Like, that's not, I'm not saying like I'm gonna like hide it or ban you for it, but like, that's usually not the thing. It's just kind of
out of place.
Like,
if we're on some sort of kick and we're playing a more mature game, because that's the thing is, I feel like our comedy,
we're playing like zombies or something.
Right.
It's probably
what we're talking about, how we're willing to be is kind of determined on the game we're playing, because that's what dictates the audience.
Yes.
To me, not always.
Not always.
Not always.
I said some really loud F-bombs during Mario 3, but then I went on a rant about it again. Like, and I'm gonna go ahead and go back on like a tangent about that. So if you haven't seen it, watch the video that I just put out about the full playthrough of Mario 3, and go back now and take your goggles off and play it. And then after the first half of 5, tell me how you feel about the pacing of that game, and tell me it's a good game.
What game?
Mario 3.
Dude, I just zoned the fuck out. Mario 3?
Yeah.
No, it's good. Not all the worlds are good.
No, I'm talking about the pacing.
No, it's not paced well at all. It actually like has
6 and 7 should be swapped.
It has an aggressive spike in difficulty, I feel like.
Yes. After the first half of 5, when you get in the clouds, then the game just goes to shit.
See, and I'm not like someone big on social norms, Charlie Zulu. Because ultimately, like, I don't believe in a lot of them. I think, like, say for example, eye contact. I'm not a big eye contact guy. It's not that I don't care about you. It's not that I'm disinterested in whatever we're talking about. I just cannot stare you in the fucking face the whole time. You know what I mean? Those kind of things I don't necessarily buy into. But when it's like, it's just common courtesy.
Depends on how much of my empathy I'm using.
I feel like reading the room and just being courteous is not quite the same as, I don't know, as like adhering to strict social norms. But yeah, I totally get what you mean. EFJ says, not to change the subject, but I can tell you two are related. Do you think alike? Well, of course. I mean, I would go as far to say is there's very few things that me and Dad disagree on, and most of the time we don't disagree on them really. It's that we have different levels of information from different areas in that thing.
I waited a long time to watch him form his own opinions about things before I verbalized my opinions.
And the worst part is everyone my whole life would be like, you learned that from your dad.
No.
I'm like, most of the time I didn't even talk to him about said thing. I would literally have the exact same opinion because that's just how my morals would guide me to that opinion.
Yes.
Or logic or whatever it is.
Whatever else. We have the same ethics and morals in almost every facet of life.
I feel like but then again, like, there are some things that I feel like are non-negotiable.
Yes.
Morality-wise. And when people can kind of fiddle with certain things... Oh my gosh, I thought it was done. I don't know. There are just some things where people can justify. Like my number one thing is there is not a single circumstance where you can convince me that dehumanization is okay.
Yeah.
You cannot tell me that another person, without knowing anything about who they are, that they're a bad person solely because they belong to a certain group of people. You know what I mean? Like, and that applies to anything. Like say for example, and this is such a stupid example, but like, say the stigma around people who watch anime. You know what I mean? Like, there's a weird stigma that slowly has faded away, and anime's become more popular in like public, kind of publicly, whatever. But like that, like I said, that can apply to anything. When you say person A is this way because they're part of this group, whether that be a group they choose to be a part of or not. You
find out I watch Inuyasha and then you start saying y'all. Like, y'all, like, because it's an anime, so then you assume I watch all animes. Like, it's just like just an example.
I don't know. But to me, that's the thing.
Broad generalization about things.
Right. I think there are times where broad generalizations are fine if it's in the sense of like light-hearted comedy where you're not poking. I don't know. You're not attacking someone. Say if I. Ooh, oh my god.
Jeez.
Like, to me, when I make a broad generalization about lower middle class white people, I feel like that's, you know what I mean? I can do that. I'm also
white.
Yeah.
I've also been lower class. So
I would say lower class. I don't know. But regardless, like, I don't feel like that group doesn't get harmed by that. There are people who feel like that they can just say anything regardless of how much it harms people. Like, I don't know. I believe in freedom of speech, but when you get pushback, whether that be social pushback or anything, when people treat you differently because of what you have said, that's the yin and yang, the balancing force of it. Like, you can't say whatever the fuck you want if they can't react however they want. That's not how it works. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that becomes so frustrating to me, is when people think that they're being canceled or something. No, you're getting social pushback because of your opinions, which just as much as you are entitled to have said opinions, others can react accordingly.
Yes.
And they can ostracize you because of that. So I just, like, I don't know. It's so frustrating because in reality, like, the people don't get canceled all that often. Like, it happens, I'm sure. But, like, I feel like most people who refer to someone being canceled or, like, you know, it's just not even that.
Yeah, that's true. Especially because there's a specific social loop that you can go through in society and you can get uncanceled in a way. I mean, you only have one or two things you could do. You can find God, or you can put a lot of money into charitable things, and then people start to think, well, they've learned from their mistakes. Those are your get out of jail.
I think it depends on what you've done.
I don't know. Michael Vick drowned dogs, and I don't think that you should ever be able to come back societally from you drowned fighting dogs.
No.
Like, I don't know how that happened, but he did. He came back from it.
I don't get that either. See, I think someone who it's surprising that he kind of made a comeback without going too into like his personal past is Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
We
don't know all of the details, and you don't know when people are like,
but
hey,
summarizing that up as a whole, it's kind of crazy that he made the like, after going to jail, like, making the public comeback that he did.
Yeah, especially because of what he went to jail
4.
4, yeah.
Right.
Not getting into that. I mean, do your due diligence if you don't know.
Dude,
or whatever.
okay, but using that as a jump off point, using Mike Tyson as a jump off point, I don't know. I think in retrospect,
oh shit,
he got a horrible fucking deal. You know, he got paid like $60,000 for Punch Out.
Yeah.
He got a lump sum payment for Punch Out, which is just like crazy. Like, I'm sure at the time but it was before he was like on his undefeated streak and everyone knew about him. Like, they picked him up. Like, they actually kind of scouted the talent a little bit on Mike Tyson, which is crazy.
That's embarrassing.
That whole story or whatever, where they're like, the higher ups at Nintendo went and watched some of his fights.
Yeah. No, I'm just embarrassing that it died.
I'm trying to just trying to keep a string of conversation going.
I don't understand how I've ran these games so many times on not specific special days and done way better, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do it on the day, and then have some of the worst playthrough on some of these games ever.
I totally get that, EFJ. If there's more than 5 people in the room, you gotta go. I don't know. I feel like... Oh, wait, 1 second before I fully respond to that. Happy Mario Day, Apollosith TYT. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's this level of social anxiety that builds the more people that I don't know who are in the room. I feel like I can have 5 people I'm familiar with, but like that, it's kind of the barrier. Because then, think about it, right? When you have 2 people, you have a pretty, you can talk, there's a back and forth conversation. With 4 people, becomes a little bit more difficult. But any amount more than 5 people, like, in a single conversation or in a single, like, room, I guess. I get that. That's a very good, I mean, that kind of, like, that 5 people, it's totally true. As I'm thinking about it, like, that is where it collapses. It, like, to me, and some people think a party has to be a lot of people. I think the second you're at, like, 6 people, it's a fucking party. Like, because, I don't know, when you casually have 6 people over? I don't know, EFJ. I think it matters what we're talking about. There are some things that Pops can talk circles around me, and then there are certain things that I can talk very well, about as... it depends. We have different specialties. But at the same time, when you're playing a game, it's incredibly difficult to keep a consistent string of thought. Truly, like, I feel like it falls apart, especially...
Like, you catch me on a Let's Play for, like, an RPG or something, and, like, I don't have to, like, worry about, like, a specific pace or whatever. And
right, when there's no
about
constraint.
whatever you want. But, like, if I'm speedrunning, it's not going to be, like... I mean, you can start a conversation and let me go on a tangent, and I can, but, like, I'm not going to be able to focus on everything. You do not have ability to put 100% of your brain on everything. It's not possible.
Right. Like, I feel like for me, I have so much anxiety trying to form my next talking point when I'm playing. Oh, that was disgusting. I'm so sorry. But when I'm here with you and you're playing, I can kind of keep up with chat. It's why
I love that.
it's why it's nice to have 2 people, even if it's just kind of a casual single person kind of stream. Is just because, like, you can bounce ideas off you. Oh my gosh.
I was just talking about I really want to maybe get into that thing where we can get the app where it translates what people say in chat so I can hear it when I'm not, like, when I'm running, like, there's, like, the robot voice thing. I don't really care, like, just for, like, when I'm running, you know what I mean? Like, so I can, like, not have to look at chat, and then I can respond to chat because, like, it'll say whatever the person says,
Well, Chief is asleep behind Pops right now.
He loves the fact that Bray's here.
He literally just, like, climbed up there and passed out right behind him.
I can't tell you the last time that I had a game over in a full playthrough, but it's because I didn't have all my millions of guys.
Sorry, man.
No, man. I had the millions of guys on the level that I freaking, decided I went to a war. It's my bad. You have something up here for me? No? Kiss my butt. Just thinking about how good lunch is gonna be.
Hell yeah.
Another group of jerks.
I'm trying to think of what stream I'm gonna do. I kind of want to do another Diablo stream. I've been having fun with that.
I just had a series of amazing luck there.
God, I wish someone, like, it's crazy. Jack popped in. Was it Jack? Someone popped in and asked about the Minecraft server, and then we turned it on, and I watched the activity, and me and Pops were the only people who tuned in for a whole month. So it was just like it's hard to waste. Truly, it's hard
to waste any money.
Well, not even that. To me, it's frustrating to waste the Vid-Bits money on something for the community when a lot of people either don't have the time for it, which I understand, or just don't. The interest isn't there. Like,
it's just a passive social space is really what it is. Like, it's for us to be like, we can load into a place and put avatars on and hang out and build stuff and just dork around or not do anything, but it's like, it's a place to meet up and talk instead of Discord or whatever.
EFG said, I wish I didn't have clothes to fold. See, we don't play Minecraft for the channel. It's literally just a spot to hang out.
It's like a hub that we're working on constantly. Actually, I dare to say that the Minecraft channel is the most work that we actually do for the channel. Like, work.
Well, okay,
I mean... You know, the Game of Day May and that.
I feel like it was really just something that, like, we wanted to have a spot where if you guys... It's a game that damn near everyone has. That was our thought, is pretty much everyone has this or has access to this. And if they wanted to, you know... God! If they wanted to contribute to our community in some way, there's a place that they can see that reflected.
This is my fault for thinking, man, this isn't going to be long at all. How am I going to at least fill an hour's worth of time playing Mario 1 all the way through?
I just watched it back. That was funny.
Yeah, Chief doesn't think it's funny.
Chief just groaned.
Oh my god, it's just a cavalcade of F. An F cavalcade. Like, the whole thing's just coming through and everybody's like, here, wave it on through.
It's like a mile-long spanking machine.
Yes. My god, yes. Like, oh. Oh my god. Well, the good thing is, and I said this before when I was in Iceland using extreme F-bombs and cursing my head off, that no matter how bad any of the other playthroughs went today, none of them were going to make me feel like that, so... And none of them will. None of them will. What are we having? Blueberry muffins. No. There's an early dining special. It's not like an elderly special. It's just there's a place that serves steak that if you get there earlier, then you get a better deal on it, and it makes it actually more affordable than buying it and cooking it at home, which is crazy to me. Because of the cost of freaking supplies, so it's just like, hey, why not actually have a good meal and get the protein in for the day before we go and do the other half of Mario Day, which I'm glad that Bray came and talked to me, because I was going to do something stupid to end the day. I was going to talk to him about doing like a freaking 120-star Mario 64 handoff, but I'll be exhausted at the end of the day, and 70 of those stars are pleasant for me, and 50 of those stars are a chore, so...
See, man, I don't know how you do it. I feel like Mario 64 is such a fun game on the surface, and the further... like, when you 100% that shit... That's not fun.
No.
That's not fun.
I just want to see Yoshi on Mario Day. Was what I wanted to do.
I get it, but the payoff is not worth it.
No, so Super Mario Land 2, whoever suggested that earlier, that's like great. I mean, I stopped and I chewed on it for a minute, but I realized the scenario that when we played it for Game of Day May versus where it is now, my God.
I hope you realize what we're getting ourselves into.
Oh, I just played it a couple months ago. I'm really decent at it now.
Okay.
It's still
not that. I mean, I beat it as a kid without saves or anything, so.
I don't know why the game doesn't want me to go eat, but it doesn't want me to go eat, and it's because I'm talking more than I normally do, and it's fine. I've really been wanting this engagement, to be honest. There's times that it's really, I mean,
It's weird, though, how you can have more engagement in a stream with 10 people than thousands of people.
Yeah.
But I've talked to friends, though, and, like, I asked 5 people, and 1 out of 5 people interact in live chats. 1 of 5 of my friends actually, like, send messages. And then, like, so then I got to thinking, like, there are so many fucking features on YouTube that are not utilized by the average person. Like, to be honest, once they stopped making dislikes visible, I have not disliked something in so long. Because I think dislikes just, like, detract from the amount of likes you have now.
Yeah.
But then again, like, at the same time, I feel like a decent amount of people like things, but even less people dislike things. But then, like, who's saving things that aren't, like...
This is my whole thing. This is the only thing that bothers me. If there's a direct correlation to your favorite streamer getting more love, more traction, more money, more support, which makes them grow bigger to get them closer to their dream of being able to be self-sufficient so they can do it full-time and everything, and all you have to do is push a couple buttons real quick while you're going to be there for hours anyways, and it takes you literally 2 seconds to push said buttons, why people can't do it. I just don't get that.
I don't know.
That's what I don't get. Like,
I think...
Just, you're supporting them, but then you're not fully supporting them. You're really not. Because you just have to go, boop, boop. That's all you gotta do, and you can still hang out for hours.
But that's why the reminding thing is important, and it's so
We've
dumb.
got more subs, Bray, because I made it so that on the description, the first thing they see is please subscribe, thank you. They don't see the description anymore. They don't see the first line of it. They say, please subscribe, thank you. And we've got more subs now because that's what they see. Which is crazy because I didn't think I'd have to do that. We didn't want to mar our content by that blighted, please subscribe thing in the corner. We didn't want to do that.
Oh, that's ugly as hell.
It is. I don't want that on my shit.
No.
But unfortunately, if that's what we have to get to 5,000 so that we get pushed more.
No, I don't think we'll have to do that. I think it's more so just periodically asking people.
We were on the homepage this morning because I ran Mario 3 at 9 a.m. And we were on the homepage this morning.
That's cool.
But I also thought, Mario 3, 9 a.m., the graphic, that's just like the classic animation of it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that's going to get people hyped about Mario Day. Plus, I really am glad that I did not build...
Did you restart your timer?
No, just one long time.
Oh. I see. Sorry.
Yeah, you're alright. Yeah, there's no... I'm not... It's off of one playthrough, so this is bottom, middle, top, I think. Bottom, top, I think.
But yeah, I had to realize that even the people who I consider to be great at making content on YouTube remind their fans to interact, I realized that it's not as much as I feel like. For a long time, I felt like I was above having to ask for certain levels of interaction, but it's something that the majority of people forget to do. Like you said, because people all the time, they're like, well, I can't donate, I wish I could help more. Shit, you could go through and retroactively like a bunch of old stuff.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, as much as donations are great, you know what I mean? Like, there are many ways for you to help us out.
I always list all of the free things. The free things are liking, sharing, subscribing, hitting the notifications, and engaging in chat. All of those things, remixing our shorts, all that stupid shit. All that stuff is good stuff. That's all free.
Hyping up old videos / live streams. Okay.
You're on your mobile?
Yeah, I think only mobile users can use the hype system. But if you go back and find your favorite video on the channel or stream, and you scroll past where you see save and everything, and you'll see the hype, which is a kind of new function. But from what I've seen on the videos you guys have hyped, it one of our videos was like 40th most hyped at one, like during a certain hour or whatever. Which was pretty. It was the JoJo's stream. It was that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure game, the JoJo's.
And if you like to be competitive with yourself,
Battle R or whatever.
If you have apps and stuff on your phone about what you do on your engagement for YouTube, it will tell you like what difference you've made. I got a notification today to let me know that I helped Slackinator, one of his shorts, get a high performance because I hyped it up, and it's something you get points every time that you get points to do it with, and you can use those.
I think it's 3 times a week.
Yeah, so just make sure that you're doing that to hype up your favorite.
And I have been saying this should be a thing for a long time. It's essentially like boosting. Yeah. On certain other platforms, you can boot like Discord. If you want your Discord server to be more found, which I've semi given up at this point with ours, because
people will talk about it. I'm like, oh yeah, we have that.
Yeah, people will ask, and then they'll hop in, and then nobody really interacts. So I digress. But the whole boosting system, where you're essentially, in that case, you're paying to bump the server. But in this case, you're essentially given 3 little tokens a week, essentially, to boost your favorite creators.
Yeah, you should.
And you don't have to use all 3 on us, but if you're not using any at all, week by week, I suggest helping us out if you if you tune into the streams regularly. Because I noticed it one day, and then I was like, shit, I use mine on the Gaming Historian, just because I listen to his videos at work and stuff.
Norm's awesome. A guy that went into semi-retirement because he could.
Yeah, I kind of can't believe it. I wish there was it. I've watched it all now, so like there's no more.
Even the one about the gaming chair?
No. I'm trying to think. There's a couple I didn't watch because they were not that great. But most of them, especially like, notably like the history of Punch-Out, the history of Tetris, Gunpei Yokoi's life story. A couple of those just stand out. If you don't know Gunpei Yokoi, he is a
director of the D-pad, the inventor of the D-pad, right?
See, that's kind of dicey. Like the Fairchild Channel F has a D-pad, I think.
I mean, the inventor of Nintendo's
Nintendo's analog D-pad, I believe.
The one that was on the Game & Watch, which is pretty much the one that's mimicked on the NES.
But then again, the one on the Game & Watch is supposedly created after that D-pad. So there's a controversy.
Well, I mean, I used to credit Nintendo for being the creator of the analog controller for the N64, and then I found out that they demoed it, the Sega one, to make the N64 controller. So that means that the Sega one has to predate the Nintendo one, and people will keep mirroring that fact that's incorrect.
Well, there's a guy who worked on the Fairchild Channel F who gets celebrated during Black History Month that I think is accredited as the first D-pad.
Yeah.
Like where you can press because there's a couple.
We know that Fairchild's the first cartridge-based system.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is the first cartridge-based system, and there's another console. But it is. I have seen plenty of talk that there was a earlier use of the D-pad.
So I know the Fairchild's the first cartridge-based system.
It is.
It's almost time to eat. Oh no! No, I had to say that.
But like there's a lot of video game history, especially the more obscure stuff, that I wish was more publicly known. I hated as a kid the attitude that people my age had towards older games. And it didn't even have to be ancient. There were people who, like...
Do you realize that the attitude that people have towards older games in your generation is the same that my mother had, and she didn't understand that I didn't have that?
See, but crazy. It's more so just like... But there are people who can...
I can't believe
How did that even kill you? Know. Edge of the Pixel.
I cannot believe I'm not allowed to eat, dude. Oh my god, and then I freaking hit start.
You got this.
I hit start.
What, can you not...
No, it's 1-1 then. It's 1-1 over again.
Oh.
I don't know what to do, guys. I'm not gonna run this again.
Give it another go.
So 20 more minutes. I'm starving, dude. I'm starving. Like the early diner specials from 3 to 5.
What time is it?
Okay, you're gonna have to get you guys. I'll run it again, but you're gonna have to give me a second, guys. Like
Alright.
I'm.
Chat's saying go eat.
But then I won't be able to run this again. This will literally be it.
He'll give it one more go. He'll give it one more go. No, it's good, guys. He's gonna get a little snack in him. No, it's fine, guys. Pops he really is. He's motivated to try to at least give it one more go. Cause we're gonna be back. We're gonna be doing some Super Mario Land 2, and we'll spend plenty of time together. Don't you worry. I'm just. He just needed a little something. Need to get like a Slim Jim in him or something. All right, guys, we're back into it. We've been petting Chief. Dad had a little snack, had some crackers.
Have some little crackaroos.
Well, because you don't okay, Pops really wants to accomplish this goal, and he doesn't want to get all full before we go eat a nice dinner. But at the same time, it would be anticlimactic to not at least give it one more
On Mario
solid
Day,
shot.
I'm not gonna not beat Mario Brothers. What do you mean? I'm gonna get to the end and die at the end and then also continuing through it. No, we're just gonna get a good timer in right now.
It doesn't have to be a new PB.
No, we just want to. The timer's more for people that is like that thing. Really, at this point, in this situation, and then in case for some reason something weird happens, it's there.
Right, fair enough. Because that's the thing is you don't want it to not have a timer on it if it's the one.
If it's the one, I can
Especially when the thing is
I don't
when
even
you're
know what this
speed
time
running,
is.
when you're speed running, you are doing fucking thousands of runs before the one.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is me and Pops were talking the other day about potential runs. I am confident that at least on the Xbox leaderboard for DuckTales, I could get second place with all the times added up in all the zones. But it's just I'd have to practice 4 weeks. I was 4 weeks in practice when I did that.
I did a run. I did a thing where I think I beat Marble Madness 40 times in a row, and I still haven't got a run that I got when Braden was 5.
That's crazy.
I'm still waiting for it to happen.
Darren LeClaire said he is the one. He's not gonna beat the world record, but Pops, my whole life he has been my speedrun hero. Legitimately, my whole life he is I've been telling my friends how fast he can beat stuff. I remember one time he trained me, so when I first got into speedrunning, he showed me how to do Mario 3, and my whole goal was to go beat it in class, and I did.
Yeah, that was awesome. You told me your teacher was so amazed by it.
And it was with the shittiest controller too. The whole point is we were making our own controllers. It was in one of the STEM classes or something. So we wired together our own arcade stick, and then I beat this shit in not the best time, but
But the fact that you did though,
right, way better.
Here's the potato controller.
Yeah, it's literally made of cardboard. We made our own little that was one of the coolest classes I ever had.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm trying to think of that teacher's name so I could shout him out, but I can't. He had such a weird last name where I remember he had a weird last name, but not what that weird last name was. What the fuck?
Okay. All right. Okay. What the hell is that?
Hell yeah. The Matrix is just one of those classic movies that had too many sequels, I feel like.
Say a weird last name where you say Wachowski or something. That's why we brought up the Matrix.
No, he was quoting the Matrix. He's the one.
Oh, well, you're wearing the Morpheus glasses.
Oh my god, they're not the Morpheus glasses.
They are not.
I have fucked up eyes. Okay, I tell people every day. My eye doctor said, "Hey, you should have gray tinted glasses." So because I have astigmatism and. If you have an astigmatism, your eyes let in a fuck ton of extra light because they're shaped differently, whatever. So I got them and it was life changing. And now everyone from people I fucking work with to my family members will be like, "Why are you wearing sunglasses inside?" And you can see my eyes through them. Those aren't sunglasses.
That's okay. I got eye surgery when I was in high school or in middle school, and I had to wear because my eyes were all messed up from the surgery. I had to wear
2 months. What?
I had to wear sunglasses in school, and so every day is "Hey, what's up, Johnny Cage?"
See,
Mortal Kombat
at
style.
At my first job, everyone called me Shades. Everybody from the line cooks to the other dishwashers.
Are they referring to that thing you do, or they just calling you Shades just to be funny? Because that's the guy's nickname on that movie.
See, I don't know. I don't know if it was a reference or but legitimately, it was life changing when I got them, and then ever since then it's been a fucking a constant question.
There is no spoon, Bray.
But I don't know. I have other glasses that don't have that, and I when I tell people that I would come out of school it would be a sunny day, and looking at the white gray concrete the pavement would make me fucking cry. Like, literally, it's reflecting off the ground. That's how sensitive my eyes are. Well, I have blue eyes too, so not only do I have an astigmatism that makes a stupid amount of extra light coming in my eyes, or I think it makes the light split or whatever. But then I have the blue eyes that are just like devoid of melanin and cannot fucking resist sunlight to save their fucking corneas. Two mops.
Because one mop is not enough.
Yep. Swear to God. Sometimes you need two mops.
Sometimes you need to.
Okay. I'll tell you. You know what, guys? I haven't fucking talked about what my job is. I'm a goddamn janitor. Okay. So I know all about mops, right? So say someone spills something.
You're
right?
a custodian.
I'm a custodian. I'm more like a maintenance guy. It's like a fucking catch-all.
A janitor, if you want to be a dick about it. That's what Thurgood says.
Yeah. But it's more so. I'm more so like a maintenance guy. But I do a little bit of everything.
He maintains.
But I digress. Right.
He digresses.
There's a big old spill. You use one mop to dry it up, and then use that second mop to get the sticky up. Because if you try to use the wet mop to get the liquid up, that's fucking stupid. I caught my other coworker doing that. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm literally like,
what are you doing?
I hate being that guy. But it's like, the same coworker would have like a fucking half-inch of water on the floor. And I'm like, someone's gonna die here.
Somebody died that day.
You're also a custodian. You're also a custodian. What? Custodian brothers. So stupid.
Custodian brother.
That is like one of the best interactions in GTA.
Scooter brother.
If you don't know what we're referencing, there's a fucking it's notorious, right? When you're playing story mode, you'll change to Trevor and he'll be doing the most obscene shit. He will be passed out in the middle of nowhere in a pink dress, But one of these interactions, dubbed Scooter Brothers, fucking he's in mid chase with some random guy, and like they're both on mopeds, and he's just screaming Scooter Brothers, and like you can chase him for a while.
You can literally go by and just ride side by side with this dude.
And he'll keep doing it for who knows how long.
I think it goes to the point where you can follow this guy until the point where he goes off map. You can't even go where he goes, so that you can't follow him anymore.
See, but like that's those random encounters.
But there's so much dialogue. Like if you like
any Rockstar game though, those random encounters make the fucking game.
Yeah.
Like that's what makes the world. Like to me, there needs to be more random events, and I think I might play Cyberpunk for that.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. I don't know what you guys.
Make sure you kind of see if you like the combat first, because I think that's like the story, the world building, everything. I enjoyed that. The combat is just, I think that's what kind of takes me out of it, because it's like, it's okay. Once you've played games that have better combat...
I think the guns look fucking stiff in that game. Yes. What was that?
I don't know.
Did anyone else catch that? I'm gonna watch back. One of those... The world fucking... Like, some of the shit on the top just disappeared.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
I might have missed it.
No. I mean, that's crazy.
Two Mops loves Cyberpunk. Well, I'll do it for you, Two Mops.
I mean, I started it.
Pop started it and didn't like it. I thought...
Okay. No, I mean, I liked it. I just couldn't get it.
But then again, I haven't watched any gameplay since it came out, and I'm sure that it's gotten a lot better.
I don't know what it was. I don't know. It did okay.
See, I'm playing Fallout 4 in my free time, and it's been fun.
You're playing something in your
That's
free
what
time?
I'm saying. It's the first game I've played in my free time since
Let's not die here.
Skyrim VR, I think. Which that's been I literally just meditate in that shit. I'll just go find a really nice, serene location with some flowing water, and there's butterflies, and I'll sit on my couch with the fucking headset on and just kind of relax. It's so stupid.
You can't do that with a 3S, can you?
Yeah, you can.
You can play Skyrim VR with a 3S?
With a link cable. Or, what's it called? The app, you have to pay for it. It's like a $3.99. It's called... You would link it to your computer, and then your computer definitely can run Skyrim because of how old that is. And then so like you'd link it to your computer, and then either by cable or wirelessly, and then you can play your Steam games on it. Sorry, I'm trying to talk Pops into getting one so I have someone to play some fucking games with, because none of my friends who had them fucking sold them right when I got one.
Your friends troll you all the time.
But then again, David does not have. He literally. You think we don't have a whole lot of walking room at the house here? He has even less. So. But yeah, I think I might. What do we think? You think I should do Cyberpunk 2 Mops?
I would love for you to find something that you want to do, so that way I can do Red Dead, because I wanted to play Red Dead.
Yeah, we can swap. You can pick up Red Dead, and I'll do Cyberpunk. Maybe you play the remake of Red Dead. Was that a remake?
No, it's just I can play it on Switch too, and it's like they've up-resed it, and
Yeah, that's close enough.
plus people would want to see it on there.
See, like, I will eventually finish that series. I might finish it as full. I should have been doing that as videos the whole time.
Yeah,
That
type of stuff.
Yeah,
Yes.
the unlocking every outfit in Red Dead, it'll happen one day. I mean, I just wanted to 100% a game, and that entails 100%ing that game. And it's not a whole lot. Like, it's not a fuck ton. I am loving open world games from the 2010s. It's fucking fire, like, because the scope is small enough.
Well, and they also know, hey, we made it an open world because there's a world that needs to be
well,
open.
it was a lot of fun playing Fallout New Vegas, and I don't get me wrong, I'm only like halfway through, and I'm debating streaming it, but then there's people are teasing that there might be a remake, and if there's a remake, I would want to play that.
See, that's what happened with me. I played Super Mario RPG because I've beaten the original before, but I played it, and then I played it for my personal, and then the remake came out. I'm like, I really don't want to play this right now because I just played it.
Damn, that was cool. Well, 2 Mops, if you were recommending it this heavily, I gotta play it just for you, man.
The story's phenomenal. I felt the tension of being in there. It's just
you know, 2 Mops, you've never, with all this time being a member, you have never asked for a game.
Yeah.
So I think it's only fair.
Fair enough.
Like,
usually we just get a yo from you, to be honest.
Yeah, literally, it's like yo, but I look and 2 Mops sticks around. Like,
yeah,
you know,
you stick
2 Mops sticks around. So
yeah, we appreciate you.
At least you say yo.
You say yo enough that you get to getting them gifteds.
That's true. That's true. Like,
and they look at that for when they're giving them gifteds out.
It's interesting because since we complained about it, it seems like they've changed the way gifteds work. I swear to God, it would be people who would never interact with
Captain Rando Lurker.
Yeah, it would be someone who never interacted with the content, and now it's like people we know. Every time I recognize the names, and I'm like, it's. Don't get me wrong. Every once in a while, it's like my friends, people like it'll be like my school homies, and like it's awesome to know that they won't tell me that they watch my shit, but like. They'll watch enough in the background.
Then you get outed because you got a gifted. Like, who the hell is this guy? Oh, it's my friend. Are you a hater or are you a supporter?
No, I just think it's awesome because I think there should be like a Hall of Fame kind of thing. Don't you think? I wish that YouTube Studio showed us. Well, there is actually. I can go through it and shout some people out for how much they comment. It's not quite a Hall of Fame per se, but
it's a Hall of Shame if you don't comment. I'm kidding.
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Tell everybody how's that burger.
EFJ at 13 comments, Jack at 35 comments. And these are our only on posted videos, not including live chat, of course. Ty at 1 comment. Electria at 1 comment. Eric Dodson at 5 comments. Hell yeah. Dre at a grand 27 comments. With 1 comment from the official .hack network.
My God, right?
It's so cool.
I know.
The fucking people who make .hack, or at least their social presence, follow the channel. like not just their company, but there's like two different
There's
CyberConnect and the .hack network, that's just cool. Like,
that's a fanboy's dream, to be honest.
well, because Pops is the biggest fucking fan of .hack that has ever existed. So, like, I think it's really cool that's, you know, someone official's commented.
And they're making a new game! And Bandai Namco, or what, Bandai Namco Bandai. They don't have anything to do with it anymore, which just means that, oh, that's the first step.
Bamco Nandai.
I got so excited about .hack that I died for the first time. That they don't have to worry about being, like, tethered by, they're like, oh, you have to do it for this budget in this time frame and all this other stuff. So, like, when a company gets control of something that is, like, their passion project, and then kind of gets it from, you know, development hell, or not development hell, but like, you know, fucking, I don't know, purgatory or whatever. It just makes me happy. Only thing I'm worried about is whether or not they're going to be able to use their resources to get a good voiceover cast, because, like, the resources for those games, for, like, the Tales games and the .hack games, they tend to get the same troupe of voiceover actors that include the amazing Steve Bloom.
Alright, so shout out to Charlie Zulu Oscar for being at the Buy Us a Bit of Caffeine tier. Shout out to Dre for being at the Significant Contribution tier for 10 days. He rejoined, but after 4 months of being a member. Shout out to the great Greg Schneider for 21 months at the Buy Us a Bit of Caffeine tier.
He's the longest tenured person, I think.
Shout out to EFJ, of course, for rejoining back at the Buy Us a Bit of Caffeine tier. That is amazing. Shout out to Majin Brawley for the completely unnecessary membership for 2 months now. Shout out to the great 2Mops420 for 20 days, for like the 4th or 5th time, rejoining at the Significant Contribution tier. Shout out to Evil Super Duper Alex 53 Global 67 at the Significant Contribution tier. Thank you to all of our very loyal members. We appreciate all the support. It really does mean a whole lot. Going above and beyond like that is just insane, and we can't begin to state how thankful we are for each and every one of you guys' contributions to the channel. If there's any game you want to see us play in the future, like we said with 2Mops being a member for so long now, you know, on and off, but regardless, you know, such a tenured member, we definitely want, you know, his voice to be seen and or to be heard, and we're gonna be playing some Cyberpunk here in the future. You're eating waffles, EFJ? Fuck yeah.
Waffles.
Pokemon. See, if we were to play Pokemon, we would probably play the remakes that just came out, but we kind of want to let them sizzle. Or, like, we want to, like, let everyone else play it, so, like, there's a chance we get a couple people who, like, the problem is it's so saturated, it may not get pushed at all.
Yeah, everybody's playing it.
You eat them plain?
Plain waffles, huh? Plain waffles that you've created yourself, so maybe there's a hint of sweetness in the batter, and so you don't need anything extra, or Eggo's out the box.
Oh, fuck no. Dude, Eggos have an Eggo taste to them. They taste like Eggos. They don't taste like waffles, they taste like Eggos.
They don't taste good.
It tastes gross.
I got some in the freezer and they've just been sitting.
Dude, you know what I could fuck up? You know who should sponsor us? Pillsbury. Pillsbury should sponsor us, bro. That would be so awesome, because I love toaster pastries. And I do a whole fucking ad about toaster pastries. Hey! It's toaster pastries! Buy this shit! You know, I could make an ad.
Nice.
Homemade, that's the way to go.
Oh, did you hear me the other day yell at you when you weren't here on stream for eating my last package of Pop-Tarts before you left?
Oh, and then not getting rid of the box.
And then not getting rid of the box? Yeah.
That's my bad. It's guilt. It's like,
yeah.
It's like, maybe I could get out of here before
Yeah, you sure did.
Before you realized it.
You sure did. I was like, oh, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta grab something small to eat. And then I went there, I'm like, wait a minute.
Ooh, chocolate chip waffles with powdered sugar, says Charlie. That sounds good.
Yeah. That sounds pretty good.
As long as they're, I don't know. I'm a dark chocolate fan. I don't like a super sweet milk chocolate.
Braden likes the bougie, only 27% cacao.
A slice of cheddar, huh? What is it with the southern slice of cheddar on things that don't need cheese?
You know what I need on this apple pie?
Man, this fucking...
You know what I need on this apple pie? I need a fried egg on top.
Man, this brickleberry pie's fucking hitting, but if it had cheese on it, that would smack.
You've now got us canceled in the South.
Dude, I trucked, man. I paid my dues as a fucking trucker.
Brickleberry. See, we lost some. We lost some people.
the brickleberry pie enthusiast hopped out.
Man, don't you dare make fun of my fucking brickleberry pie.
Man.
Ugh.
You ever try Captain Crunch treats? I think once or twice. I feel like I had them at school, actually.
I feel like Captain Crunch treats is just like saying, not only is it going to cut up the roof of my mouth, but it's going to be stuck up there.
Oh my god, I used to love Captain Crunch as a kid until you get the battle scars of being a Crunch enjoyer. Like, you get fucking...
Why'd I do that?
It's like, how do I just... Maybe that's why it tastes so good, because it's slicing your mouth and getting directly into your veins.
Or you're like, man, it's not... It's like the formula is only good when it combines the flavor of Captain Crunch.
Dude, why does the
blood
Captain Crunch have to haze me before I eat it? Why does it have to fucking, cut me up real quick?
Like, they formulated it for it to taste good because it's also mixing with the blood in your mouth.
Ugh. Well, but did you know that's how salt works, right? That's why salt makes things taste better, is it stabs your tongue. And it opens your tongue up for more flavor to come in. That's what it does.
It harms you.
We're eating rocks to cut our tongue so it tastes more.
And then we eat pineapple and it eats you.
Supposedly.
Supposedly, the enzymes in the pineapple eat you.
Isn't that how all acid works?
I don't know. It just makes me think that's why hot things are hot. It's like it's its own natural defense. Like, don't eat me, and if you do, it's gonna punish you for putting it in your mouth.
And then we bred them to be
animals in the wild won't eat the plant; they'll leave it alone.
So we've bred those things to be as hot as possible.
But I love hot food.
I do too. But it hasn't been like it's been a while.
Can't believe you lost somebody because of the brickleberry pie.
Dude, oh man. Peanut butter crunch is fucking fire.
Yeah. I don't know. I converted to Reese Puffs if I have to pick between one
I haven't been fucking with the Reese Puffs, man.
I don't know. I haven't been messing with Reese's after the scandal. After the grandson came out and was like, yeah, you guys are just making food products now, and it's not even like anything close. And I'm like, wait a minute, is my brain now? They found a way to trick my brain.
Who doesn't like cheesecake? Okay.
Oh God.
Okay, right. I don't know.
It's kind of a red flag if you don't like cheese.
God, I think was it you do not know who this is because Pops is old, and I'm not even a big fan of him myself. But I think it was Future who said, waking up in the middle of the night and eating a slice of cheesecake with a cup of water. That shit. There's just something good about you wake up and you're in this daze and you're looking for something to eat and that cheesecake in the kitchen.
Cheesecake is so good.
You know what else is really good with water? Chocolate. I don't know why, man. Like you eat some really nice semi-sweet dark chocolate and then you have like a cold glass of water.
God, that's too right. You know what we haven't beat for the channel? We have not beat the original Super Mario Brothers, the arcade game. You get stuck at like 7-4.
That looks like a pretty solid cheesecake. I think I've seen that brand because they have them in like in the grocery store. You know where I've never been?
Where have you never been?
Maybe I should rephrase this. Have you ever been to an actual Krispy Kreme?
No. I heard this thing where there's a sign, and when it's turned on, that means the donuts are fresh. Like it's outside, their outside sign. There's a big light that you can see from the street.
And when they turn that light on, then you know that they're fresh donuts.
But I'm gonna be honest, fresh donuts hurt. You ever get like a cramp after eating a real fresh yeasty donut?
Yes, when we go to that local donut spot, that's what I usually take a nap. We go there and we get the donuts, and then I eat them, and then I take a nap. I'm like, oh, nap time.
What's Pops and Bray's favorite Mario game? Okay, for me personally, to speedrun at the moment, of course it's Mario 64. But as a game outside of speedrunning, dude, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. It's New Super Mario Bros. Wii for the nostalgia, because I grew up fighting my sister and my dad for power-ups. Not to mention the fact that it's supposedly, this is all alleged, because I don't know. I don't have memories from being a fucking baby. But supposedly I played with them and they carried me through the game and threw me over Bowser at the end. So it's technically the first game I ever beat.
It is.
Before I ever could beat a game.
Yeah.
So, that's how ingrained games have been in my life. And then the second I was playing my own games, when I played with Pops, he was introducing me to the classics. So, I was playing what have now become known as some of the classics, like the games I played myself. And then he's introducing me to the, actual classics. But, to me, there are kids... Oh, my God! There was... I don't know where I was, but I heard some kid talking to it. It was at work. He was talking to some other kid about 360 being retro. Or old school, he said.
It is.
No!
I mean, if we thought that Atari was old school in 1991, then it's, by proxy, by measurement.
No!
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm not old yet.
You're not, because you're only 20, so you're not old yet.
I know, but it's just fucking annoying.
So for me, I'd say, it's still today reaffirmed it for sure. My favorite NES Mario is Mario 2. It used to be Mario 3 for the longest time. It was Mario 1 when I first started speedrunning it. Mario 2 when I grew up, when I played it, when I rented it from the rental store. I remember my dad watched me play it. And that's when I thought for the first time that my dad thought that maybe I should nurture this kid because he's good at video games and I like watching him solve it. You know what I mean? And it was to me, it was such a departure from Mario 1. And I had played, I had played Mario 1 so extensively that Mario 2 was such a departure. And I loved Super Mario Bros. Super Show and a lot of the sound effects. They use a lot of the characters from Mario 2. But when I go back and I play Mario 2, I can play the whole thing or speedrun it, and I have so much joy. When I look at, if I was to put it in a measurement of joy to rage, I don't feel next to any rage when I play Mario 2 ever.
See, and I noticed that too. You really, unless you're playing Peach and you glide and accidentally drop off a cliff with the whales.
Yeah.
I literally have only seen you rage in the stage with the whales for the most part.
Or if I can't get in the ceiling and Wart's stage.
Yeah, that's fair.
Then it's because it's a little bit.
Or
tricky.
or for obvious reasons, you're really close and you accidentally miss a fucking vegetable throw on Wart.
But as far as but there is a big, strong argument for Mario World. Same thing. That's why I was saying the Mario 3 video today. When I run Mario World all the way, there's never a part where I'm like, oh god, this is coming up. I don't think that.
See, whereas that's why I have to separate speedrunning and normal, because see, it's weird because I love Mario 64 as a normal game, but I'm sure other runners will attest to you that learning to speedrun a game can ruin it.
It can.
And for me, unfortunately, when I play Mario 64, it's 16 star. Because it turns that game into a 2-hour experience. If I'm really pushing it, if I'm practicing,
for you, it turns into a 30-minute experience.
Right, but what I'm saying is
why did that not go?
It's a 30. It's even quicker sometimes, but it's more so I don't know. If I'm casually playing it in about 2 hours, I'll get a good run.
Yeah.
Me and Dad did a pre-release at a local store for Pokemon before it got awful. Back when 151 came out or whatever. And I sat in, because we're classic Pokemon nerds. And you know, I sat and played and beat Mario 64 outside the store, waiting, you know, in the morning. And I don't know. I like it as a speedrun game, but I don't know. It might be 6 golden coins because that was the first game that I beat on my own. You know what I mean? Like, it's
6 golden coins is great because I had dreams about Mario being in space and stuff before that game came out, and when it came out, I was like, wow, well, that was quick. He's already in space. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoever told me that? Who told me 4 seconds? Whoever told me 4 seconds on the Hammer Brothers, that was a life-changing thing. Oh yeah, I just stopped it. So my bad. We got a sub half an hour. I'll take it. Only a couple deaths, and they were kind of dumb, and 128 views, which is amazing because if you know the thing about Mario 128, I'll take it. It's a great.
If you didn't know, the tech demo known as Mario 128 came. It's a spherical globe with a bunch of Marios that you can keep spawning in, right? And people thought it was the sequel to Mario 64, and they would talked about it for years. And then when they asked Miyamoto, he's literally like, "You've already played it, and it's Pikmin." And then he also goes on to explain that the globe, or like the spherical, fisheye lens almost to show the globe was then used for like how the Mario Galaxy planets work. So like I think it's just funny how, and then there are people still who will not accept that that's how it is, or like
they won't accept the fact that Nintendo R&D made these big sandbox playgrounds that they eventually would be like, we're going to insert this character because it makes the most sense. It was never from the ground up developed for said character in some situations. And then they would there's games that the tech demo would turn into 3 different games because of it was the playground, and they're like, okay, this type of playstyle makes sense for this character, and they go off and make that game. They used it. It's almost like an internal way for them to see what type of, because they always build from what is fun from a play stance first before they decide what type of character goes there.
Right, and then they'll just swap them
out
for need be, yeah.
So I just want to go through and thank everybody that stopped by for this, especially Frank G for talking about OG Mario starting off, and 009, appreciate you, EFJ, as well as Charlie Zulu Oscar, and let's see if we got anybody else besides
see, Mario World is a fucking banger.
Apollo. See,
if we are saying quality wise, 2D Mario quality wise amount of content, it is Mario World.
Yep.
Undoubtedly. It's not Mario 3.
Nope.
It's Mario World.
It's Mario World.
100%. So I mean,
it does everything that Mario 3 does and more, because okay, you got the frog suit, worthless. You have the Hammer Brothers suit, elusive. You know what I mean? So then what are you left with? The raccoon suit, the Tanuki suit, you get the cape. Okay? Yeah. You're already done.
Yeah.
Because you don't even use the Tanuki suit to obliterate enemies except
Mario
for a couple
World
places.
has a fantastic
I can't wait to play it.
difficulty curve, and it has that perfect mix. It's that situation where it's easy to play, difficult to master.
Thank
right?
you, EFJ, as well as Ty. Thank you, Darren Leclerc. Appreciate you, 2Mops420, especially because of the suggestion. We will get to some Cyberpunk for sure. Bray is looking for something new to put on the palette, so he's definitely looking to chomp at that for a little bit. And yeah, I appreciate all of you guys. We will be back with some Super Mario Land 2 6 golden coins.
If you're new here, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let your friends know what we're up to. We're gonna, like Pop said, we're gonna be back after we go get some dinner. We're gonna be back with some Super Mario Land 2 6 golden coins. We're gonna be doing some back and forth play. As well as look forward to later in the night a Mario 64 stream from me.
That's probably what we'll end it with, because after we get back and do 6 golden coins, after that I'll do a full playthrough of Super Mario World, and hopefully I can fit in Super Mario 2, and Braden will probably nightcap it with the 16-star run, because I feel like that'd be the best way to end it. Yeah, that way we hit all the high points.
And then the thing is, if I have a sizable stream with the Mario 64 one, I can knock off that rust and then be back at least enough. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna beat a record tonight, probably. I mean, I could be close.
You could. You never know.
But it's more so getting back into fighting trim and getting a couple runs under my belt, because the whole point is to do one,
I think I thought it was going to take weeks and weeks for me to get the Zelda rust knocked off, and it did not take it. But
I knew it wouldn't. I knew it wouldn't. So you know that you could tell. I swear to God, there was a time where I was playing it by myself. I know you probably don't remember this. And I texted you, and you were able to tell me through a text coherently how to do something in, I think either Zelda 1 or A Link to the Past. So it's like I knew that you could knock that rust off immediately. But like Pop said, thank you guys so much for all of the love and support. We have been having so much fun. We can't wait to see you in tonight's stream. And like I said, turn on post notifications to be updated on the most latest content. As always, it's been Bray. It's a little side chatter here.
And Brian from the Vid-Bits, aka Pops, and we will be back with some more Mario action. Really appreciate you guys. And until then, good gains, good goals, and good RNG, guys. We will see you on the next one.
Peace.
What?
Comment your favorite Mario sports game, and I would love to sneak it in, but it'd be really hard. It would have to be.
It's gotta be Super Sluggers.
Super Sluggers, and
it's Super Sluggers.
I can't find it. It's killing me,
dude.
Oh man,
We've got it somewhere.
you guys are awesome. Later.